One of the most important things in marketing is to understand what's working and what's not. This can be a challenge. If you're a services-based business, no doubt you're already tracking website conversion attribution, which is essentially people are completing specific actions on your website, such as completing a form or clicking on a hyperlinked phone number. And then your reports will say the number of people that have completed that action and probably the source that they've come from. For example, Google ads, social media ads. But that's surface level. What you really need to get to is understanding lead source attribution. So as opposed to just seeing the number of actions completed on your website, you actually need contact details next to the marketing source that they came from. That's how you can actually start to get confidence and understand what's working in your marketing, what's not, and the journey people are taking to eventually inquire. So it's a pretty easy concept. However, where it gets complicated is when you actually need to start putting the person's name next to the lead source. And that's for several reasons. One is because people don't just normally click on one ad and then convert straight away. There's been several different touch points along their buyer journey. The next is people use cookie blockers. People use tools, different privacy settings to stop from being tracked. So for the clients that we work with, to get around cookie blockers and things like that, we use advanced tracking software that creates a server-to-server connection and helps to bypass cookie blockers and things like that. Another way that we can also get a better understanding is we embed a hidden field in a website form. And then that way, when people complete a form, it pulls in UTM parameters, basically data of the website that they've come from, into the sales CRM. So we can at least see the last destination that they came from next to the name in the CRM. The next thing that we do is we use phone call tracking. So when somebody calls a particular phone number, that phone call is recorded, and then we also pull the last source that they came from. But it's really through this advanced tracking software that we can see multiple touch points along the customer journey and fill the gaps of the cookie blockers and the privacy settings. And that's how we help our clients, services-based business clients, understand what's working and what's not, to give them the confidence to spend more money on advertising and scale up their business growth.